Hello and welcome to Orion Outreach. I'm your host, Stacy Calloway, and today we're joined by three members of a local organization, the Lake Orion Lions Club, that has been in existence for about 81 years. Thank you all for coming today.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So let's start first with, talk to us about how did the Lake Orion Lions Club come about? Like, how long has it been in existence?
Well, a Chicago businessman in 1917 named Melvin Jones started Lions Club, and each community has a Lions Club, and it spread, and by 1938 it made its way over to Lake Orion, and that's when our club was founded, and we've been going 81, almost 82 years.
And so what was the initial purpose of the Lions Club?
It's to serve. We serve the community and help people out in need.
Okay, and then let's talk a little bit about the membership. You are the membership director.
I am.
And what does that entail?
What I do is I bring everybody together that might want to be a member, find out what the requirements. They have to attend 2 meetings. We also go through an interview process, and then I take care of making sure they understand what it's like to be in the club and some of the activities that they might want to get involved with.
Now, some people may be nervous when you mention interviews. So what is that? How does that work?
It's basically, we have a committee of about 5 members. So after they've been to 2 club meetings, then we sit down with them very casually, find out what's the reason to want to be in the club. Do they have any new ideas for us, and what areas would they like to focus on?
And then how long have you been a member?
I've been membership chair for about the last 2 years.
Okay, and then how many members would you say?
We're at 90 members right now, which
90?
we're very, very proud of.
Very nice. And then what's the youngest to the oldest?
I would say we started at about age 18. I don't think if it was under 18, it would be a Leo club. About 18 up to any age. We could be in the 80s. It doesn't really matter.
And you guys are a prevalent part of the community. Talk to us about some of the services, some of the things you do in the community.
Well, probably one of our biggest, and the reason I joined the club, is our Christmas basket program, which we're going to talk to in a few minutes. And we also do Kids Site, which we do screening for kids to make sure that they don't have some kind of child illnesses. Then we do the White Cane, basically meeting at the street corner, collecting dollars that way. We do a Christmas auction, and with the Christmas auction, we raise the money to provide for the Christmas baskets. Those are about our top. And then we also have a camp that we are part of. It's called Bear Lake Blind Camp, which is up in Lapeer.
Okay. And so if people do want to join, like you said, they have to make 2 meetings, be interviewed, and then anything else that they need to know?
We would also make sure that they are a good citizen. We would check to ask them if they had any criminal record or something like that.
We just ask. We don't really.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to make sure that they're all on board.
Right.
And we want to make sure they're coming for good purposes. We don't want them to have like ulterior motives, or maybe they want to promote a business or anything like that. That's not the idea. Is coming in to serve.
And
we
to
serve.
And you mentioned the Christmas parade. The Christmas baskets. So let's talk about that. You guys are going to be in the Christmas parade, right?
Yes, we are.
Oh, yes, we are.
Okay,
Yeah.
so talk to us about that. Then we're going to come back to you with the Christmas baskets.
Sounds good.
We're walking in the lighted Lake Orion lighted parade on Saturday the 7th.
Okay.
And you'll be able to see us. We'll have a big banner in front, and we'll have not all our club members, but a lot of our club members. And then we have 2 special guests. We have 2 leader dog clients that'll be walking with us, so they'll have their dogs with us too.
And then you also have the insignia.
We have jackets, we have sweatshirts and pullovers, and everybody tries to wear something with Lake Orion Lions Club on it.
And then what's the reception of people in the community when they see the Lake Orion Lions Club?
They like us. I think they like us. They yell pretty good for us.
They
Always waving at
recognize us. They certainly do.
And how does it feel being a part of this particular organization?
Oh, it's very rewarding. I mean, you get what you give, right? And we've got a good group of members, and different people have different strengths, and I think we kind of mesh it all together, and we can be very effective as a group.
And this is the time of season where we do need to talk about the Christmas basket program. So what does a Christmas basket, what are the contents?
Good question. I think originally when it started out, it probably was just like Christmas dinner. Today, it's evolved to where we deliver, or volunteers deliver, 2 or 3 weeks worth of groceries, a Christmas ham. We also try to do gifts for kids 18 and younger. And we, with the help of the Lake Orion community, not only businesses that donate and people attend the auction that you mentioned, buy Goodfellow papers on the street corner, place ads in the Goodfellow papers. That's how we raise money. And then we take those funds We work closely with the Lake Orion schools. Many of the schools do food drives, so we put together, we also get through the schools about 75–80% of the families that we deliver to. Last year I think we delivered to about 193 families and about another 78 or 79 seniors, single people. But what we do is we work with the schools. Some of the schools do food drives. We get donations. There are toy donation boxes around town. And we assemble all the donated items at the Cirque Gym, the old high school on Scripps Road. And we do that on Friday, December 20th. We start about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we literally sort the green beans with the spaghetti sauce and get that all sorted out. In the meantime, we rent a truck and we send it to local grocery stores, and we actually buy another $10,000 to $12,000 worth of fresh foods. That happens on Friday morning. Friday afternoon, we, on a per household basis, kind of marry the items together and stage them. We also kind of inventory the donation for gifts that we have, compare that to our list, and we have a team that go out and shop for those that we don't have gifts for. So we put that together on Friday afternoon, and then Saturday morning, the 21st, we have like a reverse assembly line going out the door, and we're looking for volunteer drivers to actually make the deliveries.
Okay.
So is there anything major or key
No,
I left out
Dave
there?
understated Friday. When that gym is full of, it's like a grocery store, a supermarket. It's amazing.
Yeah, I made a comparison to it earlier today that it's it's a bunch of people coming together for a good reason, and it's kind of like an Amish barn raising, even though I've never been to one, but without the barn.
Without the barn.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of people doing a lot of work.
And so how long does it take to put an event like this together?
We actually start, I actually start in September. And I reach out to the schools in early October after the kids are in schools and things get settled down. And so it's ongoing. I mean, we work with other local organizations like Angelfish, Shop with a Hero. I work closely with the American Legion, Love Inc., and I'm kind of the clearinghouse, so we compare lists as to who's getting gifts from Angelfish, then maybe we'll deliver groceries only to that household. So we really communicate well, and we're trying to do two things. We're trying to avoid redundancy in the effort, and we're trying to make sure that everybody is covered.
It sounds like as if you guys have it's a well organized event.
Yeah, it's very organized. Dave does a great job.
Wonderful.
We
And
get
how
s- we
many
get
years have
smarter.
you been doing that?
I was thinking about that driving over here. I think it's about 11 or 12 years I've been doing the basket program, and we get lots of good ideas, and like anything you learn, you get a little bit smarter as you keep doing it. You learn shortcuts, and people come up with ideas, and it kind of evolves.
So what about if someone maybe got missed or wants to be a part of to get a Christmas basket? How do they go about doing that?
Well, they could call our club line, which is listed on our website, and the
Correct.
website is,
www.lakeorionlions.org.
and I sometimes put a Lions Club in there, that's why I asked her.
Okay.
But could you say that again?
www.lakeorionlions.org.
.org.
Okay.
That's the other tricky part. But yeah, you can make a donation on our website. Our club phone number's there. If you know someone who needs some help, whether it's a neighbor or a relative.
You can email us through the website.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'll work too.
So I think we're fairly accessible, and we take referrals right up to that Friday, December 20th, and then historically we'll get some calls after that date too. So we have kind of a backup plan we keep a few baskets extra, and we keep some Kroger or Meijer gift cards kind of squirreled away for the people that call us, like on Christmas Eve.
Okay. So you have a lot of important dates coming up. December 7th with the Christmas Lighted Parade,
Yep.
and then December 20th.
20th and 21st is the baskets, Friday and Saturday.
So what about if you want people to help maybe put together the baskets on the 20th?
The best, well, a couple ways again to do it. Reach out to us via email or call the club phone number, or just show up. I mean, there's a lot of work, and I think we're good at finding jobs for everybody.
Okay.
For example, we have the 5th graders from one of the local elementary schools come, and we do a box assembly competition. And if you can imagine, we have to put together about 700 cardboard boxes that come to us on a pallet flat. So we have the tape guns, and we divide them into teams and make it a game. So.
Okay, and then the winner gets.
I'm not sure. They get a loud.
I don't think
They
it's
get to
anything, but
serve.
they have a lot of fun doing it.
That's right.
They do.
They're over there.
It's amazing
having a
watching
blast.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Yeah, and they, it's good that they're part of the operation. They see the scope, and I think they get it.
Okay, so talk to us about some of the upcoming events you have.
So we do have Goodfellow newspapers coming up the Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving, and the following weekend, Friday and Saturday, we'll be out in the streets selling newspapers.
Okay, and then those important dates again. We want to make sure we mention that.
Well, the lighted parade is the Saturday the 7th, and then the basket program that Dave talked about previously is the Friday the 20th and Saturday the 21st.
Okay, well, we certainly want to thank you guys for coming in. This is such a great program, and we know that Lake Orion is going to be supportive of you and come out and benefit everyone.
Hope so. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
well,
Great. Thanks for having
Glad
us.
to be here.
Absolutely. Well, that'll do it for this edition of Orion Outreach Lake Orion Lions Club. I'm your host, Stacy Calloway. Thanks again for watching.